just gonna try to vlog for you right quick. Hey vlog, so what the fuck did I just say? I'm just gonna try to vlog for you right quick. I'm just gonna try.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I have a Stars and Strike interview today, and I really want to make this video because when I tell you I could not find one single video about somebody trying to get the job or going on an interview for Stars and Strikes or any kind of bowling interview or anything like that. I think one video about this girl saying how she didn't get the job at this bowling alley place she wanted to go to. But yeah, I'm making this vlog, making this video for you guys, and hopefully I do get the job. I could not find no kind of help to really help me out, but I did Google like their core values, and I'm gonna try to memorize that. I memorized some of them and like tell them, and then I remember the founder was this man named Chris Allnar, something like that, and they was founder in 15 years ago. So I'm gonna try to like remember little facts, and I'm pretty good at speaking and stuff. Hold up, I'm trying to walk and talk now because I definitely do not want to be late for this interview. So yeah, the fit. I'm gonna show y'all the fit right quick. Just this red velvet shirt, these black pants, and my boots. My hair and my earrings do not match the rest of my clothes because I actually went on a little date early, which I can say was a mess, just like my hair is a mess right now. That date was a whole mess, but hey, life goes on. And I had to go to an interview later on that day, so I took my ass home and got my ass in that car, and we drove to Stars and Stripes for my interview.
3, 2, 1, go!
Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom!
Yo, y'all, I'm here. Look at this place. Look how big this place is. I didn't even know it had an arcade. I thought it was just freaking old. This place looks fun. Like, I don't know. Yep, y'all can hear shit I'm saying. So here I am. I thought if I put that little AirPod in, it was just gonna pick up the audio from me talking, but nope. Between all the loud music and my mask, you can't hear anything. But all I was saying was I got there. I think I got there a few minutes early or right on time. I can't remember which one, but the lady wasn't there, and they told me just to sit by the bar. So she got there, and how I was talking about, I thought it was just like a bowling alley. I didn't even know it had like a bar and an arcade and all that stuff to it. And that made me to the question like, oh, what position did I apply for? Because they asked me that. I was like, oh, I don't even know what position I really applied for. But I ended up finding out I applied to be a waitress, which I really didn't want to. I thought I was just really just applying just to like hand out bowling shoes and do like little stuff like that. But I actually ended up applying for a waitress. And yeah, I was just gonna sit there and wait and go over my core values and wait for somebody to come interview me. I forgot to tell you guys that I did get the job. Okay, so wait, let me just run it out because this is the next morning. I'm headed to work. I'm gonna brush my teeth right now. So basically, over the phone, they called me literally 2 days later after I did the application, and over the phone, he was like, yeah, it was a good time to set up the interview because he was trying to do it the day where I couldn't do it because I had work. So then he told me Sunday. I was like, okay, Sunday at work, yeah, I'm free. Well, up to 6 p.m. So I thought I was free. Can go to the interview. So he told me when I go, ask for this lady named Maria. So, oh, sorry. Just finished brushing my teeth. Oh, yeah, Maria, okay. Well, she's not here right now, so you gotta go take a seat over there. And I'm like, okay, cool, it's okay, because I got here early. I showed up at 4:17. My interview was at 4:30. So I'm sitting there. Like I told you, I was gonna review some questions and all that. Like, might ask me, that was a waste of time. But honestly, I wasn't sitting up there like trying. Well, I was, but I wasn't. Like, I was up here trying to cram. Then for a minute, once it got past 4:30, I'm like, okay, where's this lady? And I kind of got bored of trying to cram. And I just went on Instagram ranting about how my day went. Even though I got to post on my spam now because he ended up paying me back. If you know, you know. If you follow my spam, here's my spam. You know what I'm talking about, what happened. But he did pay me back. He cashed out me the money back. So I feel a little bit better. But Valentine's Day was still kind of, was not it. And just the simple fact that he got to end up cash out me back. And the whole day ended up happening the way it happened still. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, it was like 4:37 now. I'm like, okay, this lady ain't still here. Like, I get I was early, but now it's like past 4:30 now. So the guy just came on. The guy who was telling me to sit over there, who was like at the register. You know, well, I guess you would say it's the register is where you go to pay for the bowling and stuff. That area. He just came over there. He was like, well, I don't know where she is, so I'm just gonna go ahead and interview you. Sorry, I had to close my door because my mom was making too much noise in the kitchen. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but I could hear that, so I was just let me close the door. Okay, well, I guess I didn't help. So anyways, so the guy was just like, yeah, I don't know where she is. I'm just gonna interview you right quick. He was like, basically, literally all he said was like, oh, what's your availability? I'm like, and I messed up and I told him Sunday through Thursday. I meant to tell him Sunday through Wednesday because I was going to try to fix my schedule for Chipotle to work Thursday through Saturday. So it'd be 3 days at Chipotle and 4 days. Let me see, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, and 4 days at Stars and Stripes type shit. And yeah, I kind of fucked up. But it's okay. Cause I go up there today to give him my ID and my socials cards so I can fill out the rest of the paperwork and like officially like get in and be like officially hired. I don't remember what a position I really applied for. And I was like, I think somebody was like a server. And in my head, I'm like, no, I didn't apply for no server. I don't think I applied for a server. I don't know what I applied for. But she was like, oh, a server? And I was like, I don't know. So I would say make sure like what you apply for before you apply. Honestly, I just applied the Stars and Stripes. Like I put in jobs hiring near me and I seen Stars and Stripes and I applied for it. So yeah. And I went back and I did apply for a server. And I'm like, damn, I might just waste my time coming over here because in my head, because where he told me to sit was at the bar. He told me to sit at the bar, and I'm thinking like, damn, that's probably the servers, the bartenders and stuff. Those are servers. Girl, I ain't no 21. I don't have no bar. I think you have to have like a certificate that say improve that you can work at a bar and work around alcohol and stuff like that. I don't have that. I just turned 20. But so I asked him, I was like, yeah, I went back and I looked at my email and I did apply for the position for a server. Is that being at the bar or like what position is that? And he was like, no, well, they are serving, but that's not what it's called. A server is doing the bowling balls and being over there with the bowling. I'm like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah. And I was telling him about the other jobs I have and stuff. And he was like, okay, well, that means you can work on stress. I'm like, oh, heck yes. Chipotle, Starbucks. And when I used to work at Chipotle, it was always packed, always busy, yes. But especially Starbucks. I'm going to make a video on that. But I did officially quit Saturday. And yeah. I'll tell y'all why I quit Starbucks. And why that was just taking a toll. Like that was a stressful ass job. But anyways, if you follow my spam again, you would know you already have an inside scoop. But I'm like so many videos behind. I don't know when y'all gonna see this video. I'm gonna try to edit my birthday vlog because I still haven't edited that today since honestly I'm getting off track. But honestly, why I've been slacking is because of these 3 jobs. These 3 jobs really be making me tired. And when I do kind of have a break or like a lay down moment, I'm either taking a nap or I'm talking to this nigga. And that's either at work because we work together and I be talking to him on the phone, or either in person, or that's it. And I really don't have time to do anything else because I be trying to talk to him on the phone. Because sometimes I be walking, like our lunch breaks don't be the same. I'll be like, oh, what kind of Starbucks drink you want while I'm walking to Starbucks? I don't know, but I feel like I'm still gonna have more time to edit with you guys and stop slacking. But yeah, the main thing is that the guy was telling me that with Good, because I told him Good was my main job. Like, Goodwill, that's my full-time job there. And he was like, oh, okay, well, by the time you work here a couple days, you gonna want to quit Goodwill. And I'm like, what you mean? Because I thought y'all, when they pay $8.50, y'all pay cheaper than Goodwill do. Because he was like, what's the pay then? I was like, that's pretty good. I got full-time hours. And he was like, oh, that don't mean the pay is good. I'm like, well, I get paid $9 an hour. And he was like, no, the $8.50 is for being an arcade person. I'm like, oh, okay. So what's the hours for what I'm doing? And he was like, $2 an hour. I was like for a minute, I literally almost got up because he was like, $2 an hour. But he was like, no, it's like being a waitress, basically. Like, you know, waitress, I think they get like paid that same amount, but they make their money in tips. And he said those girls out there get like $100. They bring home $100 in tips every night, like a day. I'm like, okay, if that's the case, okay, bet, because that's kind of how it was at Starbucks and at Chipotle. Well, Chipotle is like here and there. Oh, I need to go. I'm over here talking to y'all. It's time for me to get out the door, walk out the door. But that's how it was at Starbucks. When I first started working at Starbucks, yo, I was making $50 in tips. But we didn't get our tip money every day. We got our tip money like every other week. I don't really know the way they did it. All I know is like when they all come in, she'll be giving us our tip money early, like $50+. And then when they all come in, we don't be getting no tip. But I think, like I said, I think it was like a once a week type thing. They'll give us our tip. And like I said, that $50, but I'm like, oh, whoa. But when I think about it, it kind of, I guess, I was really good because at Chipotle, every night we at least made $3 in tips. Some days, you know, it'd be less. So one day I remember we literally just got chump change in our tip jar. I was like, damn, he was not fucking with us today. But for the most part, we do make $3 every night in tips. But hey, like I said, if he's telling the truth, we make $100 every day. They be bringing $100. We'll see. Because right now I'm in the process of trying to figure if I want to quit Chipotle or try to keep Chipotle and Stars and Stripes and Goodwill. But we'll see. I mean, I really don't have 100% issue with working at Chipotle. I really don't. It just be the customers be so crazy. They be talking to you crazy. I'm like, bruh, I'm going to have to finish this later when I get to Goodwill on my 15-minute break because I got to go.